Hey man, this is Tommy Chung, and you're listening and watching Harris's Drinking Again. Sounds like a ghetto movie.
What's cracking, y'all? It's Lil Kelpie from the 1503, aka Kelpie the P, aka call me whatever you want, just don't call me broke. And I'm fucking with the Harris's Drinking Again podcast, one of the first podcasts or platforms to put me on. Y'all better stay following them, watching them. Stay tuned for more shit. Big things happening in the future.
Harry's Drinking Again.
What's going on, everybody? For another edition, another edition of episode TNR 018.
Harry's Drinking Again.
Let me get a sip up in me because, you know, when I don't have a little sip, I get a little fidgety fingers, you know. 18th edition of doing this, man. Sipping on that High West, brand new bottle of the High West. Comments. Now, tonight's show, oh, man. First of all, let's cut the bullshit. Let's give a moment of silence. Real shit for the children lost a couple days ago. Thank you. Yet another shooting. I'm not a news channel thing, but I do have a platform. And certain topics like this, we have to touch bases on. And because I'm a father too, man, you know, we hear about shootings left and right. There was one the other day, niggas die every day, B. But the kids, man. When these cocksuckers start shooting up schools like that, though, it's tragic. And no parent would want to even fathom that shit. So I can't really believe it in that sense. Like, it sounds too crazy that you send your kids to school and they never come home. But me, where I'm raising a damn 6-year-old, so it's like, you know, I got 12 more years, you know, just to get them to that adult space to where this alleged shooter was 18 years old. Is that right? I'm going to hold off on my personal input on that for a moment. Now, I got in trouble last week a little bit. They took the video down, so I just have questions. Doesn't have to be a schmiracy, but it most likely is. Basic stuff. First of all, how does a fucking 18-year-old kid get access to all this stuff? But the reports that they're putting out is this kid was poor and broke, and he got made fun of, right? He was bullied and shit for being poor and just being like a, you know, little loser kid. So I don't know. Did he steal the truck? He got a truck. And he said he bought the guns, like $3,000 or $5,000 worth of guns, right? I mean, that's a red flag. You know, I did, you know, just comb through the YouTube to get my research as much as y'all fucks, but basic common sense before we get all emotions all wrapped up in it. Cause you know, the kids and shit, all 14, you know, that shit had me fucking pissed right off the bat. Had me pissed. I'm talking pissed, man. No, it really, like, it does something to your spirit. And the media and these conglomerates and stuff, they know that. They play off our emotional unintelligence and our emotional intelligence. I put these things together, you know. I think of like Patsy, you know, these different, like, there's something else bigger at play. It's not just this one dude, one kid that fucking gets mad. First of all, why are you gonna go to an elementary school? You're in high school, no? You're a fucking high schooler. Why the fuck would you go to elementary? I mean, and watch, maybe going forward, they're going to try to paint that narrative, you know, he was bullied, so he wanted to take out his, you know, he wanted to feel dominant, so he went to kill a bunch of little kids that, you know, he felt inferior and stuff. That's one. That could be one. I mean, that could be one. Let's hit that again. I like that shit, man. Even though this ain't really music you talk to about shootings, but I like this vibe right here. So maybe that's one thing, you know. Oh, I'm pissed, so I'm gonna go take it out on these little kids. But that's just weird. Usually, you'd still go back to the people that bullied you and everything, and you'd take it out on them. You'd shoot up some fucking high schoolers, or junior, I don't know. I heard one report he killed himself. Most of the reports are saying the officer on scene, fucking border patrol. But where did he get the gun? An officer that was doing just an interview that I seen. You know, he had no job, he had this and that. So how do you pay for this money? How do you pay for these things? I mean, unless he's doing some underworld shit, you know, down there in Texas, going over the border, doing some shit, I don't know. Basic 1 + 1 and +2, it doesn't add up. So that's why I always go schmiracy theorists on topics like these, whether it's the Mandy book, 9/11, the Vegas, anything, any of them. I'm a natural tinfoil hat guy, but not without good reason. It's my spidey senses, bro. And even when you watch, oh my God. Okay, first of all, and all parents out there would know this, bro. You ain't doing no interview. You ain't talking in front of no cameras if your daughter supposedly just got murked. Get the fuck out of here. And if you are, not one of these people cried. None of them. They try to force tears. One dude looking so bad. Anything you want to say? You just lost your daughter. I just want to say she was a good girl. She was the best person I knew, and she smiled a lot. And gone too soon. The fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Literally, like that's almost verbatim. Almost. Oh, she's gone too soon. Channel was I seeing that on? Jurassic Liars, man. Shout out to that, man. That's where I got that source from. You're not going to, first of all, you're going to be distraught. No parent thinks about dropping their kid off to school. Some crazy shit happens, bro. I know goddamn well I would literally go up there with my shit as soon as I got the report of an active shooter up in that bitch. And this is Texas. You're telling me that there wasn't one parent there that was strapped? Get the fuck out of here. That's another red flag. It's a simple. Like, I'm going up to that shit with my shit. Where I'm at. You don't think that them out there, like there wasn't one parent, like give me some fucking answers. Like, hell nah. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me super fucked up. So, RIP to all them. So I don't want to sound like a fucking asshole, and say, oh, it wasn't real. No. Let's go with the theory that it is, because I can't. It's heart-wrenching. It's unbelievable. It just doesn't even make sense, bro. I really can't fathom that shit. It's not just what the over and done, how they're saying. But, man, a black man and a Mexican man, bro, you take away their children, homie. You're not going to just, she was gone too soon. Even if you were in shock, if you even approached me with a camera, like, I wouldn't even have the ability to even be interviewed. To be like, Harris is Drinking Again podcast on YouTube. Episode TNR 018. Oh, excuse me for the chest gas. Lord Almighty. First of all, where's his dad and all this stuff? Oh, he didn't have a dad. Where'd the fucking kid learn to shoot and all this stuff? And I know some people say, you ever shot a gun? It doesn't take a brainiac to know how to work it and shoot somebody. Yeah, but there's still sometimes no way. Like, you're not going to go in there in tactical gear and fucking maneuver and around the halls and all this stuff. Where the fuck is he getting this training? Like, get out of here, bro. Again, we got to question it. Was it really one? Okay. And then another report was saying that the officers were afraid to take on fire. What the fuck? One guy, one little kid? And then, oh my God. It almost makes me sick to my stomach. It does make me sick to my stomach, though. But almost to think that, when you really see the news, that people are they want us to believe that we're so stupid like that. And I don't like it. It's just basic common sense. Even, like with me, not to get it don't even make sense for me to do that. I'd rather go out how I go out. Shit, get out how you live. Don't live at all. Crunchy black shit. And then in the end, the establishment we have in place now, that's their duties to make me look like the asshole. Me look like the one who doesn't want to get I'm the spreader. I'm the this or that. I get it. I love it though. Because I'll fucking die for that shit, man. Like, there's certain things that, I believe that when tested, I'm too stubborn. There's some things about me that I'm just too stubborn, bro. I don't give a fuck. So anyway, that's a mini rant. That's a motherfucking mini rant. Goddamn motherfuckers. I see all the rappers are tucked in their beds again. It's all good. How do I get this channel out? How do I promote this in a way that attracts artists more? I really want to sit back every Thursday night and do like a cypher. Boom, 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 and have a channel to promote. And maybe have a channel to where, again, they can call in. You can send your music in. You can send your poem in. If you don't want me to read it, Ray can read it. If you want it read by a woman, Justina can read it. We can find another woman to read it live on air. Maybe somebody else call in and puts a beat to it, and then somebody else listening says, "Ooh, I can put the video," and the other person says, "Damn, well, I can make an NFT out this shit," and that person, and we just build this whole conglomerate, this whole community, baby. Is this vision too far-fetched?
Harry's drinking again. Harry's drinking again.